Hey, this is John with realestategpts.com, and today what I'm going to do is show you how you can create ARV reports quickly and easily with the ARV GPT. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a template. That's how I like to do this, and just copy and paste that into the chat box here. If you prefer, you can also hit the start button and the GPT tool will just walk you through the process. I like to use this particular template. That way I get everything out the same format every time. And all I need to do is fill in the property information here, and then we'll be able to get started. Okay, so got all that information entered in there, and then we'll click the go button here, and this will get off and running. So I took a little bit of time to fill that out. I like to manually check the inputs as best I can so that I can trust what comes out of the system when it gets done doing its thinking. And so now this ARV GPT is going to start looking for comparable properties and putting the report together for us. Okay, now the report here is ready, and so it's got everything generated. And you see right at the top, it's first giving us, right, here's the property, here's what we assumed going to this report, so we can again make sure that we're trusting what we're seeing here. And the first thing that you get out of this when I use my template is the actual comparable properties that it found to create this report, and that's telling us here's the data that your valuation is actually based on. And there are links for each of these properties it found. So I always click on those links first thing and go see if I agree with those comparable properties or not before I scroll down to see the actual final number that it's going to give me for the ARV. It's also going to give us a little blurb about each one of the comps it found, why it chose it, and it's also going to give us some other ones that it found that it did not choose. And so that's where we can start to evaluate what this AI is telling us so that we can decide to trust it or not. Once we're happy with those comps and we trust the data going in, then we can scroll down here and we can see that it puts together, again, this is my particular format, so I always get this every time with the template. We get the adjustment grid. So it's telling us here's how I'm going to make adjustments to the price based on the differences between these properties. It then breaks down the comparable properties that it found into a purchase price per square foot. And it does that with and without those adjustments applied. And then based on that math, it will then back into the final ARV value for the subject property using those per square foot values, both raw and adjusted, and then gives us a range and a confidence associated with that. And so now we have everything here to trust and verify that we have good comps going into the report. And so there we have a good valuation here, and we can now have a really good starting estimate about how much this property is worth. And we're able to get it done quickly. We're able to get it done efficiently. We're able to get it done in a repeatable manner so that you don't have to spend the whole hour to get to this point, clicking around Zillow looking for the right ones, or clicking around Redfin or the MLS or PropStream or wherever you're going to pull your comps from. And then we're not doing the math; it's all done for us, just like that. And we can start evaluating the rest of the deal and making offers.